When my first son was born, I was working 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. And then with Houst, now with the birth of my second child, I've been there much more present. The life I'm now able to get back, the freedom, the time I'm able to get back is just second to none. So for that, I'm really, really grateful. I'm really, really happy. My name is Adrian Gomez. I'm 31 years old, originally from Colombia. Came here to London when I was 2 years old from my parents. I've always found myself to kind of be a very forward-thinking, ambitious person as well. Maybe it's because I've seen how hard my parents have worked, the sacrifice they took to come here from a completely different part of the world with no family, no friends, just to give me and my sister an opportunity. I think that really sparked a real fire in my stomach to want more, to achieve more, for not just for them, but for my future children and generations as well. From a young age, I've always thought properties is the way for the early retirement. But obviously coming from the background that I come from, you know, none of my family owns a home. So I knew that this wasn't going to be something that was going to be passed down to me. So it's something that if I wanted it, I had to work on it myself. One day I came across a video of an individual that said there is such a thing as rent to rent or service accommodation. I had no clue about it. I joined the course, got some qualifications, and then I tried to kind of really get into it. But I constantly found myself that, you know, a door was being shut in my face. You know, I spent a good probably two and a half years trying to find that customer to be like, yeah, you know what? Here's the keys, but it didn't happen. And a friend of mine actually said to me, well, have you heard of a company called Houst? At this point, I was working for an estate agent. I was really miserable, borderline depressed, and I was just on my lunch break and I said, something has to change. So I said, you know, let me arrange a call with them. And it was exactly, I think, what I was looking for. I was able to kind of get my foot in the door, get the properties, but also at the same time, it's not like I just completely back off. I also learn how it works, how from the inside, what it takes to be, you know, liaising with hosts, with owners, liaising with contractors, the cleaning companies, the maintenance, how it all works. And I think that was just, it was a perfect match. House covers pretty much like 70%. I'm bringing 30%. They cover stuff from like the sales, the marketing. They also invest back into the marketing for me. They give constant training, the constant mentoring, the, you know, liaising or chasing after with payments in case we have to chase payment on behalf of a host, deal with customer service. So for example, again, I thought I was going to be that individual that if someone had an issue at 2 in the morning, I just had to get up and deal with it. Turns out it's not the case. I thought I have to be kind of the mastermind behind the pricing and stuff like that. And whilst I guess I do have some interjection into the pricing, it's not solely down based on me. I was given 3 properties already live, one of them to onboard myself. So far, I'm now on 9 properties. And again, I've only been, you know, coming up to my 3rd month. So I think that's really, really good. In a nutshell, I mean, I'm providing the more hands-on approach of what it takes for our Airbnb to run, but the real logistics and the hard work behind the scenes is already covered by Houst, and I'm just like, wow. I have ambitions to retire young. I have ambitions to be financially independent, you know, as quickly as I possibly can, to live a better lifestyle, to travel more, to spend more time with my family and kids. And I had no experience or knowledge, for example, like with the Houst training, hey, what does it take to run an Airbnb? I don't know. All I know is that I want to do it and be financially independent from it, learning as I go along. So definitely go for it on board. You're never by yourself. You're always in business with Houst. It's a good thing. Go for it, trust in yourself and trust in Houst.